truckers, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. We are here in the International LT getting ready to take a load of roof shingles, a very heavy load, as you can see. It's very big. We're heading from Aberdeen, Washington over to Grand Coulee. It's kind of wet out today, so we're going to be a little bit more careful than we normally are. Let's go ahead, hop into the truck, get ourselves starting to move forward. We'll get ourselves out of town, and I've decided to kind of do some time-lapse videos for the time being, because trying to keep an engaging conversation, especially when these videos are kind of towards the end of my recording time, is asking a little much for myself. So we're gonna go ahead and do we'll get ourselves out of town. At least we'll try to. We'll get ourselves out of town, and then once we're on more or less the, I gotta back up and let him out, because he's not gonna move out of my way. Come on, please go. Is he gonna go, or is he just gonna sit there? Okay. So I need to get all... I need to go, please. Thank you. Alright. Hopefully that leaves me enough room to get both of my trailers out. Can't really see because the water's causing my mirrors to be all messed up or whatever, but yeah. Alright, we seem to have gotten out of there okay. Let's get ourselves out of town. We should have plenty of fuel to get there, I think. What was the distance? The distance to our thing is 384 miles. We have 1,290 miles left before we're going to be out, so I think we're fine. We'll get there. The biggest danger is mostly just going to be sliding on the wet roads and traffic stopping in front of us and things like that. So we just got to get out of this nice little area
Use the
here.
right lane to stay on the current road, then turn right.
Try to swing it as wide as possible to make sure we don't hit anything. Go ahead and just roll through this here, because getting all this weight back up to speed again is a little obnoxious. We'll go ahead and take the left lane here, because there's a GPS over there. I know you can't see it with my face in the way, but it looks like it's going to kind of merge us into the next road there, so I think we'll be fine right here. Okay. A little bit harder to stop with the water the way that it is, but we'll get it. So ideally, once we get through this little bend over here and we're out of this little town area, it should just be mostly smooth sailing. So we'll probably end up switching over to the time-lapse here in just a moment. This gas station here is not actually a gas station. There would be an icon there if I was able to stop. Not really that worried about fuel at the moment, though, so not that big of a deal. Just try to stay to the outside here. I do want to get to at least outside of the little city limits area here. We'll get our cruise control set. And then, yeah, pop it up to 50. We can get all the way up to 60. Cool. All right, so for the most part, we're just going to be driving on some highway here. Sit back, relax, enjoy some music, and I'll see you on the other side. right, well, I'm sure you noticed that we ended up having a little bit of an issue there. I promise I wasn't driving fast, and I wasn't really driving recklessly either. I was just being a little bit careless with using my transmission to slow me down, and it didn't quite slow me down enough for that turn. And by the time I realized I wasn't going to make it, it was too late. There was no recovering it. The wetness of the road and everything just made it so where I was going to hit that car. There was no way out of that. So, unfortunately, that is what it is. There's nothing I can really do about it. I was going to stop at that mechanic station, but by the time I realized that I had to go that long way around, because it looked like I could make a left turn there because the road to get there went under the bridge that we were going over. But by the time I realized that I had to do a loop around, it was too late for me to make the right turn there. So I just decided, you know what, we'll finish this load, and then at some point after that, I'll go back and we'll go back and fix the truck. So yeah, I was doing the speed limit. I was driving what I felt was fairly reasonably, but I wasn't ready to like slam on the brakes or anything. I was using my cruise control to manage my speed, and by the time I realized that the transmission didn't have enough friction to stop me or to slow me down for that turn, it was too late. So, oh well, nothing I can do about it now but get to where we're going, drop off the load, and then with any luck there'll be a mechanic in town that I can go. Yeah, with any luck there'll be a mechanic in town that I can go to. It would be nice if we could get out of Washington, though. I'm kind of tired of driving here. All the loads that I've had just keep having me go back and forth between the same areas, and I haven't really found any decent loads that are taking me like back down into, say, Oregon or some other places like that. Hopefully I'll remember tomorrow, because since we're doing these time lapses between destinations, I think I might start the videos before I go get my load, so that way we can just go through the entire process of you guys watching me pick which load I'm going to do, go pick it up, hook up to it, get out of town, and get on our way towards the destination, and then we can hop into the time lapse after that, because if we're not having to like do the entire drive in real time, it gives me a little bit more leeway in how long the video, or how much of the recording, when to start the videos. So I don't know, but we're gonna go ahead and go get this dropped off, and there does not appear to be a mechanic over here, so kind of screwed as far as that's concerned. We have to live with that for a little while.
At your destination.
That's okay. We'll get ourselves lined up for this. Aw. Man, I just ended up having all kinds of craziness happen in this particular one. It's alright, though. Alright, so we got paid. And a significant portion of that's probably going to go to fixing the truck. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to click the like button to help the video spread out to other people. Join the channel or hit subscribe to help the channel reach the next major channel milestone of 10,000 subscribers. Join the channel as a member if you like early access to videos, among other perks. Or you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with the thanks button. Again, thank you very much for watching this episode of American Truck Simulator. Be sure to come back for the next ride, and I'll see you then.